Hello, what's up YouTube? So today we have the Boss SY1. We're going to have a little look, just grab out of the box. This literally arrived last night, and talk about my kind of hopes of what we might actually be able to use this for in a practical setting. So my experience with a lot of these kind of pedals that make odd sounds or weird sounds are a bit of a novelty. You buy one because you think they're cool. Things like the Miku pedal comes to mind. And then after a little bit of use, you think, oh, yeah, that's great, and you take it off your board and put it in the drawer and never use it again. So my hopes for this is with me playing in a function band, with covering a lot of different styles. I can think of specific songs I want to use this on, things like the little chiming bell section in Amy Winehouse's Valerie, for example, or the kind of pre-chorus section to Journey's got like a string keyboard thing in there. Things like Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. There's a guitar solo for Shut Up and Dance, Walk the Moon, which has got kind of a synth kind of rundown, which I think and hoping this pedal will be able to do. So that's the hopes for it. Just have a look at in part 2 of the video, see if I can set it up. So literally right out of the box on here, yeah. Couple little things, but you actually now get the QR code to download for the manual. It doesn't come with the manual. More disappointingly, in the box here, or not in the box here, as I should say, it doesn't come with a full kind of parameter guide and lists of the sounds that you can get. I'm going to put a link to that in the description, so I had to find that online and download that into notes to use. So the pedal, as I'm sure you're probably aware, is standard kind of Boss compact size pedal. You've got the expression and control pedal on there, which can't really be used to do any kind of patches and stuff up and down, because unlike the bigger one, you can't save anything to the memories on these. So you can use the expression pedal or one of the Boss FS switches to alter the pitch all the time. You've got the hold function on here, so by holding down the pedal, whichever particular sound you're on, it will continuously play it. On there, tone depth. Got the effect and direct, so basically blending the dry signal from your guitar with the actual SY1 itself. Different types on here, and then variations on the different type. And on the back we have a guitar and bass switch, so it'll optimise it for bass, which is quite handy for me playing in 2 different bands, one where I play bass, one where I play guitar. I'm hoping to have this on the pedal board to use for both on there. Usual Boss kind of construction. I think it comes with a battery inside. I'll be using it off a power supply anyway, once I've got it on the board later on. They still ship with a battery inside, you never know. Yeah, they do. So I'll put a link to the parameter guide in the description. It's got the PDF you can find online, which gives a list of what sounds do what. I say, I've seen some people do demos where they play things like kind of Jump by Van Halen. There's a particular sort of favourite for stuff like that, and I can think of quite a few uses throughout my function set where I might be able to get some sounds going on here. And now I've got a show coming up with some of my students at the end of this month, end of July, sorry, where we do a version of Ghostbusters, for example. Ray Parker Jr., which has got a bunch of weird ass sounds in it, which I'm hoping that this will cover off as well. So I'm going to plug this in, get this on the board, and like I said, I will try and show you some practical uses for this in a quick part 2 video.